Hello, Radiant Soul. Michele here. If you're new, welcome. I'm really happy to do this reading with you and for you. 2025 is a transition year. There is a lot of change happening in 2025. There's going to be a lot of movement. A lot of what people have wanting to draw in or manifest will be coming through this year. There's a lot of change affecting the collective, which is affecting the individual, and a lot that's affecting us as an individual on our soul path, that we are affecting the collective in this path of awakening. If you're new here, I read in soul stories. I'm a conscious and trance channel psychic medium, and I use my gifts to connect in through God consciousness, in through the ethers of the universe or universes, to look at what is unfolding in one's soul path and help you align through the readings, through the insights, through the channeled messages, through the spirit guided messages, to help you align more to the frequency of your soul and manifest from your soul to live more soul expressed, to have more soul experience, more abundance, health, wealth, prosperity, and fulfillment, for you to fulfill your soul's desire. So we are going to be looking at 2025 to see what is coming up for you. This will be a pretty detailed reading. So let's get ready. Let's get to it. Soul story number 1, you have freedom. And you also have Amazonite as your guide crystal. So the guide card is freedom. The guide crystal or crystal ally is Amazonite. Soul story number 2, the guide card is transformation. Your crystal ally is Sunstone. Soul story number 3, your guide card is thriving. And your crystal ally is Zoisite. All right, so choose the cards or crystals that most resonate for you at this time. You might want to choose more than one if you feel drawn. Always trust your intuition in these kinds of readings. I know many of you do. I know many of you are coming here for confirmations to what you're already focused on or that you're receiving from your own inner guidance, your own higher self, your own connection to God's source. So I'm just very honored to be here with you, traveling with you on the soul path. I'm going to do a tune-in and alignment meditation to align more to the soul signature frequency. And then I'll be getting into the soul stories. As always, the soul stories timestamps are in the description box, as well as ways to connect with me and the cards that I have used. Soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Radiant soul light opening to the fullness of your being. In your own pace, rhythm and flow, take a deep breath in. Pause at the top of the breath. Release your breath consciously, letting the out breath be a little longer than the in breath as you connect in and settle inside. In your own pace, rhythm and flow, breathing in a little deeper. Pausing at the top of your breath, breathing out a little longer, anchoring the higher dimensional energy inside. In your own pace, rhythm and flow, breathing in a little deeper, and bringing your awareness above the crown chakra into the natural pause point, connecting into healing light source energies. Connecting the individual flow to the universal flow of life. In your own pace, as you breathe out, feel these healing light energies coming into you as a higher dimensional aspect of you, opening to healing light source energies. As you're opening to the infinite, innate, creative intelligence of the universe. Opening through the consciousness of God, the all that is. The next breath in, breathing in a little deeper inside, connecting in through the higher heart chakra, extending through the higher self, connecting into the infinite creative intelligence of the all that is, God, consciousness, aligning to the frequency of you and your divine soul path. As you breathe out, feel this energy as you aligning to the soul, attuning to the soul signature frequency. Connecting in through the higher self. Feel yourself very aligned, extended, and expanded into the highest vibrational frequency that you can at this moment in time. Knowing that there are aspects of you beyond space and time that are eternal, that change shape and form. You're now connecting into the best shape and form of you and your life for more soul expression and soul experience at this time on the earth plane for you. Trusting your inner knowing, the inner guidance from within. Choose the cards or crystals that most resonate for you. Knowing that you are being guided on your path by an eternal force field of healing light energy, expressive, expansive, creative energy. That is you in a multi-dimensional form. Trusting your guidance, honoring your soul. Hello there, Radiant Soul. Great to connect with you for your reading. I'm really looking forward to this reading. So far, what I received from the guides and connecting into God consciousness, the all that is. This seems to be a year of a lot of change, and for you, freedom. You're freeing up from something, and we're going to be looking at that. So this is soul story number 1. You have the card of freedom as your guide card. A very light but powerful card for you. I want you to notice that you're moving beyond something, a burden, something that's held you back. And you're not going to be alone. You are the key feature in 2025. It's about you, your life, your dreams, your goals. You also have Amazonite. We're going to get more into how Amazonite, as your crystal ally, is assisting in the reading, because this has a lot to do with deep emotional healing. I'm really getting something is clearing up for you. I just heard clarity of purpose from the divine. Now, we're going to also look, I've had this for a while and I've been wanting to use this. I use this in my astrology courses. I want to use with my runes to see what the theme is for you. Okay, you have movement. So notice that you also have movement here with the freedom card. And I'm just getting someone almost feeling like you're in a straitjacket or you're held back. And Spirit is saying, no, you're going to be moving. You're moving. You're moving up. You're moving out. You're being released from some burden, maybe a karmic cycle. Now you've got the 12th house here. And the rune stone you have, oh, it's the blank rune. I love this. Ooh, possibilities. So the 12th house is dreams, the inner self, the past, secrets, spiritual insight. Oh my gosh, I'm getting an amazing message for you. Then we're moving into your theme is also Okay, Laguz, you've got to trust your intuition, but it's in between contracts, partnerships, relationships, and health, productivity, and work. Then you have movement that came out through this side, creative expression, affairs of the heart. So this is very powerful. This is very powerful for you. Okay, so soul story number 1. I'm going to write this down for you. In case you want to research more, you've got the 12th house, the 7th, the 6th, and the 5th, okay? And this one here is there's no carving. So this is about, okay, I'm going to get into it. I'm getting so many messages. Okay, so the 12th house for you is the unknown. It's the blank stone or blank. So it's possibilities that you don't see coming. You've got Lagos in the 6th and 7th. And then Iwa's movement. Or EO movement. Intuition. Okay, I don't know if you can read that, but we're going to put that there. So you may want to look at that. Intuition. Whoa, okay, so, whoa, this is amazing. All right, so you've definitely had some burdens. This could be affecting your health or could have affected your health. I'm going to leave these runes out here. Something has been holding you back that's been your dharma, your karma, soul contracts, your subconscious mind, things that you weren't aware of, either that you were doing or you had to complete or finish out, or a belief system. Now, Spirit is saying it doesn't matter. This is lifting. You're getting the freedom from this. This is so powerful for you. You may have been trying to figure out, what am I doing wrong? What's going wrong? Why isn't this happening? It doesn't matter. It lifts in 2025. Whatever it is that have been holding you back. And it's saying that your dreams with a blank rune, it's a possibility. Things are open now. You're writing something or rewriting something. Your history, your her story, however you want to look at it. Your story, your soul story. You have a time now to have an intervention in your soul story to intervene on your behalf and make those changes that you want, to free up, to go in a new direction if that's what you want. So you're being let go. The shackles are being released. And it's coming through people that are going to help you. It may be how you're working. You may change the way you work. You may begin working more in a collaborative way or a teamwork approach, or you may be saying, look, I'm not going to overdo or overgive in relationships. I have to have more time for me or what I really want. Now, I really am getting with you that there's been some stuff going on in the subconscious mind. There's been some stuff going on subconsciously that you didn't even know was there, or maybe you had an inkling, or maybe you worked on it a bit, but something didn't budge. This is saying that there's a freedom from that. There's a freedom from the past. You're going to be getting some spiritual insights in 2025, especially I'm hearing around March, April, May on, that these insights give you an idea. It's like the light, it's like the veil is lifting, and you're going to be going, oh my God, I see what I was doing. Oh my God, I see what I did, or how I played into that, or I can see how that's over. So you definitely are moving into a time of freeing up to go in a new direction. I feel like this emotional burden, you've been carrying some kind of burden, or a burden was placed on you, or responsibility that was very heavy. You're getting freed up from that. You're going to be able to focus more on your creative expression and things that are, heart fulfilling for you. So heart is really important for you in 2025. Using anything like using your subconscious mind or through visualization, affirmations, and then following through with an action or behavior that reinforces that. You will be on fire this year, because it's like a part of you has healed enough to really connect into your soul. And it's like you're leaving something. You're leaving For some of you, it's uncertainty. You haven't been clear about something, a direction. And this is freedom to go in that new direction that you want. It's freedom to follow your heart. Now, Spirit wants you to know you're not going to be alone. So also, there's something freeing up in your day-to-day work. So it makes me think that I'm getting the message a lot of you are leaving a particular job, career, or position, or a way of working. You're going to be able to change enough to have this freedom. Wow, very powerful. Amazonite, deep healing energy for you. This has been a time of healing. I just heard there's a woundedness that's blocked your soul. Now, some of you, this could also be traveling. This could be a year for you with a lot of travel, is what I'm hearing. There could be a lot of travel. Definitely changes in career, changes into how you work, changes into, I just heard what's important to you. So somehow what's important to you is changing in a way. I'm just looking because I'm getting messages. If you see behind me, I have all these cards all around me, stacks. And I get the messages, which card to choose? Which card is best? I have to adjust. I'm so sorry. I got to adjust the camera so you can see that guide card a bit better. Okay. Sorry about that. But I don't want to stop the reading because I feel I'm so aligned to your energy frequency. Wow, freedom. Now, freedom is going to be different things, obviously, for different people, but this freedom allows you to choose a new direction, especially if that's what you've been wanting to do. Now, here's the egg in Unfinished Symphony. Something completes this year. You don't have to repeat the pattern. You don't have to repeat the way that you were doing something. You're getting, I just heard, off the hook. You're getting moved on. And I'm noticing here, you know, you have the music, what is it, the clef here, the notes. And you're sitting on top of your world. You're really going to be connecting with your soul this year in a way that you're more in touch with your soul, true needs and wants. You're going to be willing to take a risk. And it's not really a risk. It's something you've been wanting to do for a while and planning, but you've been too constricted or constrained by circumstances or burdens or responsibilities. But you're getting more in tune with your signature frequency, your soul, your vibe. So I feel like you're starting to attract more like that. So the message that's coming through from God is that you are moving on. Oh, look at you got tribe and animal beings. 8. Yeah, you're going in a new direction. Some of you, this is definitely either a lot of travel, or you're going to be traveling back and forth to a place and then realize, oh my God, my home is here. I just heard home is where the heart is. So if you have been wanting to move, if you have been wanting to find the place, like, where are my peeps? Where's my soul tribe? Where are my people, my tribe, my person? You are on your way to that. You're going to have the freedom to explore, the freedom to move around. Okay, and then you've got yang. I'm just going to stay with this. So what I'm getting from this message, it's a time of initiation and action. So if you've had to be kind of passive or wait a lot or have had to have a lot of patience and you haven't felt that things have, moved in a way for you that you've been able to make strides, you're going to be able to. So in other words, really 2025 for you lifts things. You get lifted out of the mud, so to speak. You're getting lifted out of something. You're moving out of some kind of restriction or constriction here. I'm just looking like this has been a lot of burden, not just uncertainty. This has been a lot of trauma. For some of you, it's been very emotionally difficult, whether it's been health challenges, money challenge, all of the above, relation. You've had to go through a lot. And some of you are leaving something or someone behind, or some kind of relationship. Now, if this isn't an actual relationship, it's a way of being in relationship, because you're being asked to lighten up, to take yourself a bit lighter, and you can now. You're being seen. You're rising above also the pack or the group. So some of you haven't been so clearly seen either for your individuality, your uniqueness, or your unique gifts. You are going to be more seen in 2025. You're going to become somehow more visual, or I just heard on someone's radar. You're on someone's radar. Now, this could be a particular group, it could be online, it could be for that. I just heard for someone that promotion. Some of you didn't get something, or there was a breakup, or you didn't get that promotion, you didn't get seen or noticed at a particular job, position. You're going to be seen, whether in that position. For some of you, you are moving on from that. You're going to have the freedom. Now, I just heard money, 401k, investment. So some investment is paying off in a way that you're going to have more freedom to do more of what it is that you really want to do, or that you feel is necessary for this time on your path and in your life. Okay, let's see. Soul story number 1. Let's look at. So you're going to need to follow your hunches, because if you follow your hunches, then you're going to move forward. You're going to have the results that you want. Oh, look at that. Beautiful miracles. I just heard it's a miracle I can do this. It's a miracle this happened or freed up. I can't believe it, because some of you have been living in such a way that you haven't been able to fully take advantage of some opportunities or some things projects that you've wanted to do, or new direction, or you haven't been able to make the decisions because of these burdens. And for some of you, trauma, especially emotional trauma. Some of you, it's physical. It could have been illness, but it's also could have been burnout. You know what it is. It's something on it, but it's affected you emotionally. What affected you, also your inspiration, but also your energy, your yang energy, the energy to initiate in the world has been affected. Okay, now you've got success here, but I want you to notice that we have a lot of darkness here. I'm going to go back to the possibilities, right? On this paper, dreams, inner self, past, secrets. You're not going to know where the possibilities or the openings are coming, or the success. Those of you that work for yourself or work more entrepreneurially, there is some kind of position or offer that you don't see. This is why I'm getting from the guidance is that the message is that you need to trust your intuition more. You need to integrate your intuition. You need to integrate your vibe about people, especially if it's in a work situation or even an intimate relationship, or somebody that's getting closer to you, a friendship, a colleague. For some of you, this is going to bring in someone that wants to do business with you or to help you. Now, I'm hearing start slowly. So whatever you're doing right now, you need to start slowly, because you've built up something pretty profound, pretty amazing. And if you just jump into something, this isn't about jumping. You don't see, it's not a kangaroo here, and it's a bird. So it's about flowing into something. It's not about jumping into something. And it's about trusting your intuition about the person or the circumstance, and not overdoing also. You're also, this year is going to be a lot for you about natural movement, organic movement, by what you have already, oh my gosh, look at that came out. Flying. See, I feel travel around this group very strongly. I just heard, I just picked up and left. I'm going to pick up and leave. Flying. You've got rise and see a higher point of view. But there, you're going to have the freedom to do that. I feel like you're going to see some opportunities in 2025 that seem small, relatively small or insignificant, and they're going to lead to bigger, okay, I'm getting the bigger opportunity. The message I'm getting for you this year is all about alignment. And the alignment comes through intuition. It comes from connecting in through our higher self and being guided. But these two cards, things are getting easier for you in 2025. Thank God. Oh my God. Things are going to be easier. Now, this doesn't mean there's not going to be work to do, or consistent work, or something about consistency pays off. But you're also going to have the passion. I feel with this group here, I feel like you could have been trying to do something for a long period of time, and you just didn't see the payoff. You didn't see the award or reward. You just didn't see consistent results. You're in the process in 2025 of getting more and more and more consistent, more and more consistency. I also am getting the message that's also because you're changing up something in your scheduling. You may not be either overly scheduling, or you may be realizing I need to keep a little space for me, a little freedom for myself for some of the things, the new things that I want to do. So I am getting the message also of planes. I see a lot. For some of you, it could also be traveling abroad, overseas, over the water, over the ocean. I just also heard the lake, visiting a lake. But there is a lot about movement and travel with you, especially movement and travel that has to do for projects and or leisure. It could also have to do with having a good time, like just hanging out, like a retreat or resting. That could be also something that's coming up for you. So I want to go back to this. Rise above and see a higher point of view. The message I'm hearing for you is you're not stuck. You're having to complete things. Let's put that there. You're not stuck. You have to look at your circumstances a bit more realistically as to what either you've been working on something yourself, for yourself, or there's a commitment, whether friends, family, work, commitment, parents. Some of you I'm hearing grandparents, some of you I hear children, some of you I hear, I haven't finished school yet. I haven't finished this class or course yet. So there's been things that have been put on your path that you have to finish or resolve before you're able to free up. 2025 for you is the freeing up. It's the time where you're able to have that movement and be more self-assured. 2025, you're also going to feel a lot more confident. There's a lot more yang energy, which is telling me that you're not having to wait so much or wait around. You're not going to be waiting for things to happen as much or at all. You're going to be able to move in the direction that you want to move in. And for some of you, this is a literal move. Okay, let's see other messages coming in. I just heard Dionysus. Okay, Dionysus, that's the god of wine and merriment. So there is, okay, boy, stuff is speaking. Let's see what this is. Beacon of light. You're a leader, teacher, and mentor for many people around you. I feel this is the rising above. This is you being willing now to do what it takes, or things, and also things start falling in place where you're able to have the success that you want. You're able to rise above the competition. You're able to rise above, and I also mean for some of you, this is for those of you that also work on yourself, but also this could be in relationships that people are finally seeing you, what your value, your ability. It's almost like you've had a shield over you or a veil, and now that's being removed, and so you're being seen more clearly. If this is for you that are working with, within a corporation or a company, or you're putting your resume or CV out there and you're trying to get work, or you just got out of school and you're trying to get hired, you will now. If you've been having challenges getting hired for a job or position or doing that career mode, you'll be able to do it now. The message I'm getting is you had to finish up, whether something internal with your beliefs, your mindset. For some of you, it could be health. A lot of you, it definitely had to do with some kind of trauma that was getting in the way, some kind of belief or idea or trauma. You were finishing up a cycle. A lot of times the soul comes here to experience this. The only part of us that, is like not happy about what we're experiencing is our ego. And I get it. But on a soul level, the soul is like, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. It's not attaching limiting situations or circumstances as bad or good. It's part of the soul experience. So something that's shifted for you on an ego level, on the surface mind, the beta consciousness, the avatar you, I'm going to call it that, is aligned you more to the idea of freedom, the idea of freedom in your blueprint. So this is a lot about calming the nervous system and, aligning more, connecting more to the physical body, understanding your body more, maintaining health. This is also a big balance of the masculine and feminine. So a rebalancing has taken place for you so that you can initiate more or respond more, create more. So this 2025 for you is about reaching out. It's about initiating. So some idea of stress, you're going to get a handle on the stress, and you're going to be able to read the signs or see beyond the stress or distress in your life to make the better decisions or the right decisions for you in your life. There's a lot about the right decision, being able to make the right decision. Okay, so this is definitely freedom to go in a new direction, a new path. A burden is lifted, or a few burdens. You're going to have more freedom. So this could be financial freedom. This could be the freedom to make better choices, the freedom to move. This could be the freedom to choose a different job or career, or more freedom in your life. Okay, these came out. Let's see. Oh, it's the Emperor. Yeah, I'm definitely in free. So you're coming out of this, which is making me think that you've had to take a break. Nine of Wands. You had to pull back. Again, you had some restriction. But look what's coming up is Aries energy. The Emperor. Leo. Strength. You have the strength and will to go forward and to create what it is that you want. This is about using your own inner authority to create the life that you want. More of the life that you want. But using your intuition, really going within and going, okay, this is what I want, or I think, or what is the next action for me to take. So again, if you have felt held back, that changes in 2025. You're also going to find in 2025 that you have more support. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Okay. Just as I had said, support. So we have success, you have miracle. This is wish fulfilled. Whatever you've been wanting to free up and move in a new direction, or have more freedom to do something, or more the ability. Freeing up from restriction, constriction is 2025 for you. Two of Wands. Yeah, you're able to finally strategize or put some attention or energy towards what it is that you want to create or what you want to do. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and again, movement. Some of you, if you didn't have the money to get a car or some kind of vehicle, you will be able to, or better upgrading or better living conditions. Some of you, this is, again, a call to new life I'm hearing, a call to a new direction. This is, again, movement. We've got motorcycle twice. Now, I'm not really getting a lot about relationship in this reading, I'll be honest, but that doesn't mean there isn't anyone coming in, because you have wish fulfillment and you have miracles, but that's not your focus. Your focus is really you, your life, your path, your career. It's you. It's you moving in a new direction. It's you moving on from the restriction or constriction. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put this here. All right, then we got the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the Empress, and I'm going to put that there. Okay, got two. Okay, I'm going to put this here. So, and then we have the King of Swords. So this could bring it. Okay, this is the clear message I'm getting for you. If you're wanting ooh, I have to choose this too. If you are wanting a relationship, that can be on the table, or for some of you it is, but that's not your focus. It's going to happen organically. The message I'm getting for you is everything this year leads to what you want. And this is, again, to have the money, the support, the community, the friends, the job, whatever, the career picking up. so that you can move forward. So whatever that means to you, so that you can move towards some of these dreams, these goals. Now, new dreams and goals are coming through for you that you don't even yet know. You don't know what's going to be on your path with that 9 energy there, that 9 of Cups. It's looking like you're fulfilling your own cup, your own destiny. With Empress there, you've got the Lovers. To me, this is about the intuition. You're connecting in the inner masculine and inner feminine, the outer you and the inner you of processing. You're moving into a space of you're moving into a space of a lot more authentic focus, a genuine focus, which is connecting you to your soul. Like, what do I really want now or need? Authentically. What's the authentic me saying right now? You're really going to be hearing that voice and voicing that opinion. I get for a lot of you that you either have a lot of air in your chart or you're going to also be attracting that. This is like new ideas, new people coming in your life that are very inspirational, that are supportive, or you're identifying, I want that, I want to go in that direction. Whoa, that looks great, that looks cool. So, but what required for you this year is to initiate, to look over your situation and circumstances and to initiate. This is all about initiation, to handle the energy well. This isn't about pushing, but it is about getting a momentum. So 2025 also brings you a momentum. Now, I've got some powerful cards here with the Chariot and the Empress. So for some of you, this is moving on from some idea of lack or, again, limitation. Now, maybe, and I don't, also some of you know I'm also a therapist, so I understand the idea of fear. I don't think fear is something wrong or bad or the ego. It all has its place. So you could have been coming from a situation where there was lack or lack consciousness because what you were receiving or being mirrored wasn't giving you abundance and prosperity or enough abundance and prosperity, even though the 9 of Wands here and the strength, you kept at it. So now everything that you've been keeping at, following through, following up, I did this, here I go again. 2025, you're going to see the rewards. You're going to see the payoff. You're going to live more abundantly. Some of you, you're moving into the space of luxury. You're realizing, I like abundance, prosperity, luxury. I like nice things. Whether this is having the money to buy all the time, or this could be just you save because your value, you know your value, and you know what you value. You're going to save or put the money aside and go, I'm going to wait till I can get that. Now, I'm going to say some of you could just buy it outright, but I do feel you're going to be handling money. You're going to be handling your energy, which money is just a form of energy. You're going to be handling your energy differently. And for some of you, it's due to some goal. There's something that you want to do in your life. You're preparing for that, but you're now able to see okay, I see the horizon. I see that I'm finishing up something. And I am moving with that 6 of Wands. I am moving forward. I am moving towards my destination. I am moving towards my goal. So 2025 brings you this movement into your goal. This is the whole idea for you, is moving and connecting into this power position. Okay, let's see what you've got here. Got power. So this is underscoring the power, and which is true empowerment. So this is not being held back. So also your approach is going to change, like not feeling as held back. This is moving out of victim, but again, because you've had emotional trauma, you've gone through a lot, and a lot of us have. This is not anything about your consciousness. It's just on your path this lifetime. You've gone through a lot emotionally, where you've had to do a lot either on your own or without a lot of support or very little support, or some of you, it could have been even kind of suffering in silence. Now you're speaking up. Now you're talking from experience. Now you're moving forward. Now it's like, again, the shackles are releasing. And some of what's held you back is your own mindset, what you believe to be true or what you were taught. Or, for some of you, what you had to finish out. So sometimes we consciously get the new vision, the new idea, or the new perception, but we're not yet there, all of us. There's some subconscious parts that aren't there. And so that's going to be loosened up for you. Let's look at some charms. Okay. That's funny because Joy wanted to come out. Is this Joy? I'm not sure. What is it? I am. Oh, it is Joy. So powerful joy. This year you're going to feel much more joyful in being empowered, being powerful, making a decision, making it happen, following through. One thing I can so tell you, beautiful, radiant being that you are, and you are a beacon of light. Make no mistake about it. You next year are going to be saying to yourself, oh my God, I got through it. Or I did it. I did it. I did it. I made it happen. We made it happen, or I set myself up for my own miracle. Miracles are about alignment. Miracles are when we have miracles when we're aligned. It's like the alignment of, our heartbeat, our digestion. We don't think about those things, but they do better as a physical or physiological process, biological, biochemical process, when we're in alignment to our body and what our body needs through foods and such. Okay, so you've got this little heart. Okay, so I just heard, well, that's what's missing. So I feel, again, Spirit is saying, look, you're going to have, I just heard friends that are like family. There is a new addition to the family, or you're creating also a family of your own. That's kind of a sub message. There is going to be more joy, more happiness in 2025 because you're achieving, you're attaining your goals, you're getting the validation, the acknowledgement, the reward. You're getting, I just heard accepted. Somebody, you're getting accepted. I don't know if it's a college, a school, a group. You're being seen as contributing, that you are this beacon of light. So this because your star in a way is rising, you are rising, you're freeing up, and you're being more authentically you. You are going to have some people noticing you more. Yeah, you're gonna be more noticed, more seen. I also am seeing a lot more socializing. I'm being shown some different kinds of parties or gatherings. Some of you, this could also be groups or workshops. Let's get the runes here. Okay. You're going to feel the movement coming in. You're going to feel much more movement. Oh, wow, look at that. Intuition, evolution. And you had Lagos. This is Lagos. You had that, the 7th and 6th. Some of you could be using your intuition to work. That could be something that's coming up. Let's see what this card was. Breakthrough, awakening, breakthrough to Gaz. Yeah, if you've been wanting to integrate your intuition somehow in the work that you do, that would be really good. Some of you, this is finally stepping out more as a teacher, or if you are just starting on your path of teaching or working with others. 2025 brings in the people. Okay, look what we've got here. New moon, new beginnings. I'm going to take this one because it came out also. Transformation, renewal, Iwas. So again, something bounces back, a job, a career, a relationship, your zest for life, your passion, your inspiration. For you, you are going in a new direction. You're creating it. You're making your own luck by being more and more in alignment. Again, if you feel things haven't, been followed through, you followed through, but you haven't seen that result or that success, 2025 brings us the success. It also means it's a lot about with the Emperor, for some of you, the beacon of light. I definitely am getting the message for a lot of you that this also has to do with you stepping out more publicly or being seen more, willing to be seen more. Whether this is through talking, speaking, writing, or just somehow you're being seen more. Some of you, it's even in your own family or own groups where you really weren't believed. You really weren't acknowledged or validated for what you know, maybe your own intuition. But I do see the people around you waking up and going, you know what? They really were right. They were accurate. Or they really had my best interest at heart. So 2025, you're aligning to the vibration of power, true power, which is authentic self-expression, soul expression. And this power comes from aligning to your higher self to receive your intuitive hits, your inner knowing, your inner guidance. You are going to be happier in 2025, more joy, more emotionally fulfilling relationships. You're finding your group, your tribe. You're finding people that get you, whether this is personally, interpersonally, or in the job, career area. You're attracting better. 2025 is a lot about also attracting better, attracting more aligned to the higher vibration of your soul, the most optimal experience and expression. It's also going to be a year for you with breakthroughs, movement, where the success is there. So I can hear a lot of you saying, oh, I've worked so hard on this, or I kept trying and it didn't happen, and now boom, now it happened. So some of you, this could be whatever you're putting out in the world starts gaining traction. There's a level of success because you've been doing the small steps. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You've been doing the small steps, and the small steps lead to the success. So just know that you already are successful. Some of you are seeing some of the signs, but there is some kind of breakthrough to a new level of success in 2025. That you're able to live much more abundantly, prosperously, that you see you've created something. And some of you, it's a beginning of legacy wealth. Some of you, it's the beginning of like a spiritual group or a center. So your heart is really going to come also, the heart connection through what you're doing in the world or with other people, or connecting, collaborating, sharing. There's a strong connection of joy through the work. Okay, especially with this Jasper. So next year is also a very grounded time for you. It's very much about accomplishment, achievement, getting things done, manifesting, seeing your consistent work, hard work, your labor, your due diligence, your follow through. It'll be manifested. It's being made visible. And a lot of you, this is opportunities to finally move, to move on, move forward, take that trip, do that move. You are going to have the time, the energy, the money, and the focus. All right, let's see how soul story number 1 can more connect into this reading. The highest good. Ooh, 7th house coming up. Transformative relation. Ooh, look at that. Pluto in Aquarius. And as you know, I believe it was November 18th, 2024, Pluto moved into Aquarius in the 7th house. So you could look at your challenges as challenges, or you could look at where you're growing, evolving, and moving on. 7th house, again, that came up here, Laguz. Use your intuition. Pluto is about depth. It's about transformation. But Pluto slowly can, by attrition, can cut through or wear something out or have us move on. So really for you, trusting your intuition and using your intuition for your own empowerment or to empower others is going to be great. Now, Pluto in Aquarius, this tells me that you have some special plan or part in perhaps the awakening process, or helping others awaken to their intuition, or to heal, to help, to teach, to be that beacon of light in this time period. You're here to help others also to transform. So as you transform, you're either helping others by modeling it, they're seeing what you're doing, or you are out there actively doing this. So this is going to bring an up-leveling in your relationships, and for sure, you're going to be working much more in relationship or partnership starting in 2025. I feel 2025 for you is the opener. It's the beginning of the success if you chose this. It's not the pinnacle or the end. It's the beginning of building a new beginning on this level. All right, let's look at, I'm going to put one more card. I just got this message But I also want to connect into your soul insights mantra, your affirmation, to align to this reading. Yeah, speak up, say your truth, follow through on those ideas. Speak up, follow through on those ideas is the message I'm getting. Create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side. Well, that's the 5th house. So this is movement. You're recreating your world. You're changing your world through your own creative ability. Your creative side needs to be expressed more. And for some of you, that's your ideas to follow through on that you're getting through your dreams or insights or meditation or just hunches or just thinking about something and you want to do it. Again, 2025 is the time to take action because your creative energy and creative ability to not only transform your life, your world, whatever you're doing, to create a new beginning, that is all there. Or use your creativity. There is money there with your creative ability. That's going to bring a lot of abundance and it's going to make you feel, let's put this over there, can you see that? Because I feel like if you create by what I'm being shown, some of you, this could be reinvesting in yourself. If you use your energy, time, energy, and money wisely, you put yourself on a track, a better track for you. That's the thing. You're going in a better track that's more aligned. And some of you, there is a situation that happens. There's an opening. You're not going to be able to see it. Like I said before, it's 12th house. It's destined. It's karmic. It's part of your, Akashic unfolding. It's destined to happen, and you are getting an alignment for that. Very powerful shift. Powerful shift. The power to speak up, power to use your voice. All right, your soul insights mantra is, I have the freedom of choice to do what is more soul aligned for me, most life enhancing for me and all of those concerned. That's your mantra that in 2025, because there's this whole idea of rising above situations, to not get pulled in the muck, the mire, the confusion. So as you're responding more soul aligned, it's best for you. You're part of the situation and all concerned. Okay, the one little warning I would say, you might be a little impatient with people as things start really moving for you. So you may have to adjust how you speak to certain people, because you indirectly are going to be transforming people through relating with them, and how you respond. They're going to notice you're responding differently. Okay? So I feel like you're speaking your needs up. You're speaking up about your needs. All right, radiant soul light, beautiful energy. This is your time to just the freedom to choose, the freedom to go in that new direction or create what it is you want, or focus more on your projects or creativity. But you do have the freedom in 2025, that it's coming up for you. And you're going to be helped by Spirit, by God, with a miracle that brings in that success you need, that just moves you up. All right. Wishing you a very soul-fulfilled, soul-expressed, abundant, healthy, loving, love-fulfilled 2025. Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome. So we're going to be looking at 2025. Something flowering or blossoming with you. I'm getting a lot to do with renewal. And this transformation for you has a lot to do with renewal. This could even be renewal having to do with something with your health or body or mind or mindset. I do feel, and I just heard painting. So some of you are painting, maybe you're a painter, or it's like a fresh paint or fresh coat on your life. I'm also getting rid of something. So we're going to dive in. We're going to also look at the theme that's coming up for you. So you've got transformation, but there is a flowering. So there's something you've left behind. There's something you've had to let go of or leave behind, or you can't take with you in 2025. We'll find out what that is, because this new growth that's coming in is going to be very, I just heard you like something that was toxic, relationship, work environment. There's something you're leaving behind this year, 2025, because what's growing is bigger, it's fuller, it's more fulfilling, or it's going to take more time. Now, you also have here, I don't know if you can see, there's a little spiral right here that's coming out. So this is, the soul is represented by a spiral. So this tells me that this new aspect of soul coming in, your true you, is bringing in something that is blossoming or flowering. This could be a blossoming of you in your life, or something. We're going to look, something new. We're going to look at that. Got me kind of curious. What is that that's blossoming? And then you've got Sunstone, which has a lot to do with creativity, luck, overcoming hardship. Sunstone is things better, but it's also about, it's a very creative stone, Sunstone. You can see it has little glistening flickers. I don't know if you can see that. So something's sparkling, something's caught your eye. Now, I'm going to work with the cards, but I kind of feel psychically it could be a relationship. Renewal of relationship. All right, so now I want to see, I'm wanting to use this for months now, but I thought, oh, I'm going to wait until 2025. Okay, let's look at your themes. Wow, a lot, I knew it. Is that, see, relationship, I knew it. Okay. Self-value, worth, changing. Yeah, I feel, well, let's see what the cards say. This is the thing about being a psychic channel. A trance channel. Before I get the cards out with you, I'm getting the message already. There is a very important relationship coming in for you. Relationships of all kinds. If you work with people, there's going to be a focus of who you're working with. You could change who you're working with or how you work. Now, I look at this at the midheaven because it came here. And this, that's the blank rune anyway. Let's see if it has, no, it doesn't want to come in. All right. Okay, so that message with this, though, is be open to possibilities. Which soul story number 1 had that about possibilities. Something's been outside your reach. Okay, we're going to look at that. Attitudes towards health. Oh, if you've had health issues, they get better in 2025. Mental, emotional, Degas. You've got Degas here. Attitudes to health, productivity, work. You're going to see the light of day of all that paperwork. Now, you've got, ooh, I knew it. Look at that. Iwas. This is things coming back. This is, Iwas literally in the runes means renewal. And I was saying renewal and renewal relationship structure. That's with social contracts and partnerships. So some of you are either reuniting with someone, or, and it could be friend, it could be colleague, it could be creative, and you're around each other more. Could be someone, you know, someone you lived with or dated or married, or for a lot of you, I feel it's somebody new, but the whole idea of partnership, of relationship, of marriage is being renewed. And then you've got Manaz, humanity, in value systems, self-worth, and material possessions. Okay, now the next card I'm going to write down, it's yellow. So things are brightening up. Oh, I just noticed you have yellow hair. Okay, things are brightening up. All right, soul story number 2. Let's look at this. So a lot is happening for you in the 2nd house, and I'm going to write this down because you might want to look at this. 6th, 7th, and I'm going to say 9th and 10th. Wow, you got a lot of change coming up. So 2nd house, you have Manaz, which is, I'm going to put just over, it's humanity, it's relationships, it's the collective. You're probably going to be working more with groups, material resources, you being helped. The 6th house, you've got Degas. Well, I'll put it here, Manaz, if some of you want to look it up. Degas is breakthrough, is in the 6th house. So something is changing in the way that you work, If you've been held back, 7th house is Iwas. That's renewal. It's also things bouncing back. It's the year tree. Things are getting stronger. So this could make a stronger relationship. And then what did we have here? Oh, need. Okay, 9th and 10th house. So a lot to do with career. Need is necessity. Okay, so you've got some stuff. I don't know if you can see that. You have some stuff that's going to be happening for you that you are not is not controllable in your career or work. So it could be that there's some kind of breakthrough for you career-wise in 2025 that then brings you a lot more work, and you have to either restructure how you work or you have to restructure your career. You're going to be looking more, and in your 10th house of this is ambition, public image, authority, attainment, vocation is the 10th house. The 9th house, teachers, cultural exchange, travel, higher education, philosophy, connection with the divine. You're going to need all of that. So something is also changing within your belief system out of a need or necessity in your life of where you're going. 10th house is also destiny. It's your soul path. So it's a lot about the public self. So there is going to be a focus for you also. 2nd house, 6th house, 7th, 9th, and 10th. But the 10th and the 9th house, so your career, your public self, your vocation, the destiny issues on your path are going to cause you to have to focus a lot on them. They're going to require a lot of attention. So I feel like with you, with the changes that are being made, you're also going to be really having to connect more with source energies or God or spirit, your higher self, your guides, your whole idea of spirit and spirituality. For some of you, it's either changing or it's deepening. Now, for some of you, this could mean that also there's something about travel with work, that the next step that you want to do may require travel, maybe a relocation. I don't know yet, but it could be travel. It could seem like there's some kind of hardship with the career, like there's something that is difficult to do. So this could be that you're learning something new or you're launching something bigger into the world. And so it's like there's a learning curve there. This could come from a certain idea, but it could be working with people or working with a group or working with the masses or extending or expanding your reach somehow. But you're definitely going to a next level in your life. Now, this could be something that you want to do, and then you realize, oh my God, I got to learn this, I got to do this, I got to do that. But it does show that you will have the support spiritually. Whatever it does, though, I got to tell you, even it may be that you're working bigger with more people or an expanded group, or someone notices you, hires you. This could be also the area of being an influencer, which I hate that term. Can we say something else? Helping people on a broader level, having a bigger platform. So it frees you up on a day-to-day basis, but it requires more from you. Okay, it's going to require, so 2025, there's a lot of requirements on your path because you've stepped into this new arena. You're stepping into this new next level. Some of you, there could be a focus on a little animal being too, I'm getting, that could really lighten your heart and make you feel good, or you're going to be talking to someone. I also hear for some of you there is marriage, or you meet someone that you're going to marry. So there is something about a relationship goes back. Your relationship is going to be revitalized. So that if you're not in relationship, that means the relationship sector in your life, because each of these houses is a sector, is going to be revitalized. So relationship is somehow going to be more important to you coming up here. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Second house, yeah, you're working with more people. You're extending or expanding your reach in 2025. And you're also seeing where you fit in. So if you've been having, oh, wow, my God. Should I scream or should I cry or should I laugh? Because that's what I said. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. What's right here? What do you see? You saw it jump out. I knew it. Soulmates. There is a destined relationship. Now, I have to say, because usually when we attract a soulmate, we're attracting more soulmates. We're attracting more soul-aligned people, soul connections. But this is a very special relationship. And you're going to feel like you've known this person before or been with this person, or your deepest dreams or desires, you have wanted this person to come in. And you have a 41 here, which breaks down to a 5. And 5 is the 5th house, which has to do with relationship. Now, why I feel the 5th house did not show up for you in your theme, because I feel this relationship is about commitment. 5th house relationships can lead to commitment or marriage, living together, however you term commitment, or marriage specifically, but not always. They could be just dating, or it could be a collaboration relationship, a creative relationship. It could be based on projects, or it could be just dating. This person coming in is about commitment, and it is divinely guided. There's this divine guidance. You're being overseen, and it's someone that you really can feel close to. They're bringing that missing piece. Not that something's missing in you, but something in your life. Okay, we're going to look at that. That's part of the destiny. That's why you have need. Okay, message in a bottle. I love this. Oh, I knew it before. I'm so glad that Divine Spirit allowed a card to come in to reflect that, because I didn't want to say anything, but I'm like, I feel like there's going to be a relationship with this group. I feel a relationship coming in. Yeah, you're on your path to destiny. The fates. New life. Yep, you ride off into the sunset with this person. What can I say? No, if you have been wanting to meet someone, this is the year that you do it. 2025 is the year that you do it, and it moves you in a new direction. Now, some of you, this could be someone at a distance, or you travel to see each other. Some of you, it could come through work. It's a planned. It's part of the group, but they're bringing something in to help you. They're to help you shine more, to help you achieve more of what it is that you want to do. Now, they could be very creative, or you're very creative. There's a creative aspect to this connecting here, this connection. Oh, Michelle, I don't see things sometimes. That's what's blossoming. You're not going to see it coming. That's why the change. Remember I said something you're letting go of? You're going to let go of things because this relationship coming in is full. It's not obsessive. It's not taking over your life. But, you know, when you get a partner that you're going to be partnered with, your life changes a lot at some point. You start making decisions together, or you start spending more time together, or you spend more time together, you make decisions together, you can feel this blossoming love. It makes you let go of certain things, other people, other relationships, past hurts, disappointments. You know, it's this person coming in is the key. Oh, I just heard to your breakthrough. Didn't you get breakthrough in the 6th house? They're either going to help you with your mindset, could be finance, but also could be just mindset of what you can do, whether it's through talking, because I am getting a lot of a strong message that the two of you talk a lot, or have heart-to-hearts, or like, what are you going through, babe? Well, this is what it is. What do you think? So there's a lot of solace, consoling, just listening, whether getting a tea, coffee, watching a film, a movie, or just sitting around, or a walk, or something. But both of you have this. Oh, what are you going through? And it's the key to your heart. So this is going to take away that past hurts, the other relationships that didn't work out, the one that you're hoping would come back. This is transforming your life, so this is blossoming, right? Wow. Very beautiful. Very profound. It's a fated connection. That's also where you have the 10th house. It's filling a need. Ooh, 2025 fulfills needs. 2025 is about, the mother, what is it? Necessity is the mother of invention. So you're going to be, oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Love this for you. Party, celebrate yourself. But there's two people with a group, but I see the two first. So you could meet at a party, out and about. It could be anything with a group. I feel group energy. I don't know why. I feel like, I just even heard sound bowl, sound bed. But I feel, and it could even be outdoors. We'll see more. But definitely there's a new relationship coming in, or guide, follow in the footsteps of greatness. That's why 2025 for you, 2025, you're getting real. Not that you weren't before, but okay, I need this to do this. I need this. I'm putting this in line. I'm following through on this. This is happening. So there, yes, for some degree, passion and purpose, but I feel a lot with this group, a lot more focus. So if there's been certain projects or plans, especially artistic expression, you're going to be putting yourself out there more, and you're going to be able to put your plans in motion. You're going to be able to focus on, some of you, it's your writing. It's something that you're communicating to the world. Some of you are realizing, look, it's my time. Time is up. It's time to move forward. It's time to focus on that change, that move, that career change or shift. So there could be something, and I'm going to look at the cards and see, it'll come through a little bit more. There could definitely be something that happens in your life that brings in the necessity, like I need to do this or that. I need to make this change. I need to change this. I need, So your needs will be provided for, because in 2025, you're understanding your needs, what you really need, what's important for you. Oh, wow, see? Yeah, and I got to do this card as well, because this is what I was getting. You're meant to work with others, the collective unconscious. You're meant to work with people. Your work is meant to be seen, or you're meant to do bigger work or bigger vision. Now, remember I said you are letting go of this stuff here. So for a good portion of you, you're moving out of the blame game. It's time to take ownership of the life you're creating. That's why it's necessity. Either you've done enough inner work, or we do get in a little stuck kind of, I call it my telenovela time. I allow myself some telenovela, soap opera time, right? But you may have been blaming the universe, yourself. What happens in 2025, you start using this energy of whether self-blame, blaming others, blaming circumstances. And that is a very important psychological part of life. Don't let anybody fool you. I mean, we have to kvetch, we have to get in our telenovela moment. We have to do that. But staying there too long, when we don't start taking ownership, 2025, you take ownership, and okay, that happened. Oh well, I learned this, I did this, that person did, I'm okay, that's it. But now I'm here. Now I'm going to create this. So you haven't been able to do that in your past. For some reason, 2025, which is a big transitional year, you're able to do that. It's like new life is calling you, and you can feel this blossoming. It's like you don't want to hold on to this anymore. You're going from like this to this, but you're also following the footsteps of greatness. Whoever inspires you, whether it's online, or you read a book or a movie or a stream you watch, or a podcast it doesn't matter, or someone around you, or in the house that you live in, or around, whatever it is. You're creating this transformative element by letting go in 2025, the number 27, this blame, shame, blame, guilt, regret, It's time to take ownership of the life you are creating. This doesn't mean that things haven't happened to you in the past. It doesn't say that you created, because we're co-creators. We'd be egocentric if we created everything. We don't create everything in the image of us. So Spirit is saying, please, Michele, repeat this. It's time to take ownership of the life you are creating. This is not negating whatever you've gone through, whatever difficulty or challenge or trauma or miscommunication, misunderstanding, or family dynamic, family situation, relationship, job, money, career. What doesn't say, or whatever anybody has done to you, how anybody's hurt or harmed you, or a situation that was hurt or harmful or burdensome, or how to get out of. It's not discounting any of that. It's saying the life you're creating now. And that's what's blossoming. This new life that you're creating now. From whatever's happened, you're releasing that energy. You're releasing what's encaged you, so to speak, or clipped your butterfly wings. Now, for those of you that are renewing with a healthy relationship, because I do see a small little portion I'm seeing right here that you get to peace. Whether you're married, maybe you were thinking of leaving, but this is for healthy, not anything, abusive or anything like that. If you're fitting in that category, yes, you do get over the issues, is what I'm hearing to tell you, or being shown. So some of this is to collaborate. You have 7th house, 9th, 10th. So you're to say yes to these opportunities that are coming in. What is Spirit saying? This year it's time to share your gifts, which means you get ready to move, get ready for movement, breakthroughs, transformation, people seeing you. So say yes to exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on their way to you. Some of these partnerships are collaborative. One of these partnerships is a significant other, is a partner, dating, engagement, marriage, living together, all of the above. I say all of it because sometimes people get triggered, I know, and I don't do trigger warnings because I feel people can handle, you can do your own healthy self-care. You're at that level where you have the tools. You may be feeling overwhelmed at the energetic shifts. It's time to focus on peace and love I don't really feel that. With this, I'm just getting, you're helping in the collective. You're part of a bigger shift. And I feel like you're going to be seeing your importance more in the world, of how you're important and what you're bringing to the world. So this is something about, I just heard world consciousness, world awareness, being aware of where you fit in the world. Now, some of you are definitely sharing your gifts more. This is about really awakening to your soul, what I call soul awakening. You're awakening to your gifts, or you're going to have the confidence, especially with that Sunstone and with this person coming in. Now, I also feel there's going to be other people. Some of you, it's somebody representing you or getting you jobs or gigs. You could be moving, or a procurement, officer, like headhunter, when you get the jobs, recruitment. There's a lot more connection and collaboration for you in 2025. So if you've been feeling you have to do a lot on your own or by yourself, that's changing. Now let's see the tarot, because I want to see, and this is general. I'm going to be doing really honing in on more readings like this in 2025. Specifically relationships and dynamics of the relationships, but I'd like to look at the theme of 2025 and just see what God has to say, what Spirit has to say, the guides, and just see, and not structure like, oh, this is relationship, this is career, I want to just see what's the over. So you are going to be feeling much more valuable in your work. Some of you are going to be working in partnership or working one-on-one with someone. It makes me feel like you're setting up some kind of counseling, if you're going to counseling, or you're a counselor, or you're doing some kind of one-on-one work. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what's the transformation? Story number 2. Let's get some more information, insight. Yeah, I just heard don't be down. You could be feeling down about something. Okay, let's see. Soul story number 2. Okay, I'm hearing it's much bigger than that is what I'm being shown. All right, let's see what we got here. It's much bigger. Okay, a lot of people getting the Emperor are not lost on that. So we've got the Emperor here and the Star. So we are coming Ten of Swords. So this Ten of Swords has a lot to do with beliefs, family of origin, ancestral, societal beliefs, constraints. Are your beliefs working against you? So again, this is something that you're having, and this is right under the blame game. So this is something that you're having to release or let go of to go to this next level. So I would say probably if you're working on it now, it's happening. Otherwise, it's in the first part. Yeah, there you are, distancing. It's the first part of the year. Yeah, you're complete. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. You have a lot of beginnings this year, a lot of firsts, because you're completing this. So it might feel unfamiliar, this part of you that's coming in, that's blossoming. It might be a little unsettling at first, like, what, I'm drawn to this, or I'm doing this, or or it could be just through feelings. And then we go Six of Wands, Emperor, and Star. And you've got Star here with the Fate. So this is healing on all levels. This is definitely a mental, emotional, and for some of you, physical healing. But this is a healing of the inner psyche so that you're ready to take on that next level. You're ready to go forward. You're ready to move forward in your life. And that forward for you is just more fulfillment and more abundance, expecting better out of life and from people and from yourself, like not in a judgmental way, but in an inspired way. So whatever has been holding, again, that blame, shame, whatever you've gone through, 2025, that's you're moving on from that. And it's almost like you're learning a new way of being. But you're also very kind of curious about it, enthralled with how you're responding or how people are taking to you. Because I'm definitely seeing for a lot of you that this is about people recognizing your value, your worth, because you're recognizing your value and your worth. Now, this year is the material resources are a lot about you. You are the one that is... I just heard it's up to you. So something is up to you. It's up to you to make the decision. It's up to you to follow through. It's up to you to want your own success and follow through. Okay, now soul story number 1 also got Emperor and Six of Wands. So I definitely see this. I see that you're going to be much more inspired and focused and have more energy for the work or whatever that you want to do. And there is something about making something either more public or scaling outward, reaching more people, or for some of you, it's just having more optimism, more joy in your life. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to look at... Okay, I'm going to put here... get those. I just want to get those out now. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at the runes, and then we're going to get to the charms. I feel another message coming in. Some of you may meet this person at work or have something to do with work, or you work with them, or you're going to work with them in a creative, collaborative way. I've been getting that a lot with certain people, that they're drawing someone in to work creatively. And I just heard, wait a minute, what is it? A measure of success is not what we do, but how we do it. That's for someone. A measure of success is not what you do, but how you do it. So you're to share your gifts. Share whatever, it doesn't matter. It's sometimes that people say, oh, well, I don't work. Well, you do something. You want to do something in your life. This is about sharing yourself more, getting out there more. But for some of you, this is directly about your soul gifts, or art, or music, or creativity, which you've got here. I'll show you the charms in a minute. I'm going to get one more Rooney. I think. Let's see if another rune comes through. Rune card. Okay. Okay, trust, partnership. There it comes again. So, renewal of partnerships. This also means that working with others or having support can bring renewal to you, and renewing energy. And I feel like this is you with your little self and higher self. Because you're working more in partnership with yourself or the divine, you're attracting that. So again, a very important partnership, or important partnerships coming in for you. We've got Gemini here. So this could also be something with collaboration, or again, creating something and putting it out there in the world. Okay, now this is interesting, Manaz, because humanity, awareness. Oh, you got that in the second house. Okay, it's coming up again. And introspection. Some of you, the message in 2025 is not to get pulled off path or track by what's going on in the collective. And not to try not to get into heated arguments or just things that are going to distract you, or where there's too much dissonance. It's because that's an old pattern of yours, whether it's blaming people or sides. This side did that, this person did that. That's going to really tie up your energy. And you have some new stuff coming in. You want to have the bandwidth to create, to focus on whatever it is that you really want to focus on, whether that's your new life, what you're creating. Remember, the message is for you that you're focusing on the life you're creating now. I think that's going to be your Soul Insights mantra. I am focused on the life I'm creating now successfully. That's because you have to shift, or you are shifting by what I'm being shown, to also draw this person in. Okay, it also helps you lighten up and not just celebrate yourself, but celebrate more. So there's a lot of invitations to visit people, to travel, to meet up with people this year. There's a lot of parties and gatherings and group activities, community activities. Now, some of these, for some of you, are online. For a lot of you, they are also in person, is what I'm seeing, where face to face community is becoming more and more important for you. So you're moving forward and finding your place in the world. Now, this 2025 for you is also going to bring a bit of introspection, where you're looking within, maybe meditation. Now, in the charms, I've got this. Okay, the Om. So that's telling me about meditation. So you're being asked to meditate more. You've got creativity, which I've been talking about. This is the time for you to open up and be more creative. Creative with your scheduling, creative with your mindset, with your expectations, to focus on your creativity, on the world that you're creating or co-creating. Some of you are working with groups, you're working with the earth, you're working with environment, you're working with higher ideals. Some of you I see teaching. It could be workshops, seminars, but it could also be, I heard professorial, I heard that. Professorial. Yeah, professorial. I'm hearing another language coming in. So that you could be asked to teach at some higher, either online, and putting a lot online, or digital teaching, or creating, or something. There's creativity coming in, or you're creating a new avenue. for some of you, this is a new avenue, new work stream, but it's just in the beginning. It's a career or revenue stream, professora. So some of you are working at a advanced level or university level, or it could be just advanced, or it could be that you are, some of you, it's also, I just heard prophesizing, the prophet. So there could be some messages that you start getting also this year, but you're definitely meant to create. And part of it is you're creating a new life. So you need to really own that I'm focused on creating the life I love. What was it? Ownership of the life you are creating. That's your focus. Okay, so we've got soda light. Yeah, meditation's going to help. Any of you that have some anxiety, along with if you're working with, a practitioner or something, that's great. But working, and then we've got amethyst. Yeah, meditation in 2025, I feel, is going to be very helpful for you. You're being asked to connect in, to meditate, to open up, to receive the insights, the direction, to really put more time into meditating. So if you've had any worry or concerns or stress issues, distress, meditation will help you. And then we've got joy. Didn't you get joy in something else? So 2025 brings more joy in your life. This is a time of more joy, more joyful experiences for you. Yeah, you've got Sunstone and the yellow here and the blossoming. So this is more joy. You're going to feel more joy. You're going to feel more at home in your body, more joyful. I feel with this isn't just passion and purpose. I feel like it's more energy. So there could have been something where your energy was off, or maybe you were tired or exhausted or recuperating from something, because you did get renewal in the 7th house. So this could also be if you've had challenges, health challenges that have been bringing you down, that you're going to find the help, the supplement, the process, the treatment. You're going to find what you need. That's also about the necessity. So you're 2025, if you've been feeling, oh, I need this, but I can't find it, or this didn't help, there's a lot of solutions to your problems or issues in 2025. Creative solutions. You need something, it's there. You find it, it's affordable, or someone helps you or gives it to you. So what you need, that bucket of needs, is being filled. And that helps transform your life, and it allows you actually to blossom more. Because one of the reasons you weren't able to blossom as much, not kind of this energy, the blame game kind of thing, but also the past, kind of weighing down on you, and also some of you just not feeling good, not feeling up to par. You're also going to be able to take some time off, is what I'm getting. So time off from work. Some of you, this is definitely paid vacation, or you have enough money that you can take it. Some of you it's a little vacation, some of you it's a longer vacation. What I am definitely, and some of you it's an invite to go on a vacation. I think I said that before, right? Could be somebody's party or birthday party. I'm hearing an anniversary. Some of you have an important anniversary that's coming up. So I'm going to take 2 cards for you, because what I'm getting is you're aligning to the soul, which I said earlier. Align with your current situation, even if it's not, you can't do it. So this is not a time to push. It's a time to align to where you're at, and the changes will naturally happen because you are moving into expansion. You're moving more into the world. So some of you might have been a little bit more in a hermit phase, or shying away, or, oh, that's not as important. But the soul expansion, there's a lot of expansion in your life in 2025, whether it's to work with others, to collaborate, to share your gifts, to travel. It's just going in a new area, new direction, new music, new workout regime, new diet, nutrition, supplements, it's like it's time for you to go into the bigger possibilities. It's happening naturally for you, though. Okay, that's because you've already completed this last level or phase for you. And I feel like this completion is also what draws in this other person, or draws in this support. So for you, really aligning to the soul of you, your heart, really feeling aligned to your joy. Joy is a great aligner. Where do you feel the most joy? You're also getting the message that there's more to learn, there's more to do. So as you follow your curiosity in 2025 and in your joy, something amazingly blossoms. So this is the time to say more yeses than nos, unless of course you're tired or just don't feel the vibe. But there's going to be a lot that's put on your plate, on your path, and saying yes. This is a aligned surrender trust. You're not surrendering to anything or anyone outside you. You're surrendering to your own individual soul flow, what's coming through you to expand you into new directions. Some of you, there's something that you do that you're learning how to do it better. You're optimizing it. Your creativity is expanding. You're expanding through your gifts. What you've learned is helping you do something better. So there's very much a lot of transformative energy this year for you in a lot of different ways. It's not just one particular way. This expansion that comes in is helping you in a lot of different ways. Let's put this here so you can see. To expand, I just heard there's a new level of conscious awareness. You're expanding in consciousness. So you're more conscious, you're making better decisions. You're more conscious and you're more aware. So you are making better decisions in your life. Spirit wants you to know that. You can see that. Some of you are cutting off a bad habit, or not, let's say not good, bad, a non-optimal, non-life enhancing habit, a habit that just, it's time to let go of it. So whatever that habit is, you're able to let go. But I feel like it's done. Something is done. And so you've got this next level of completion. There's also definitely some kind of acknowledgement, award, reward, validation. I feel like you're going to get the acknowledgement that you have been wanting in your life, or you've been needing to know, yes, I'm on the right track. So there is going to be some confirmations, some synchronistic people coming in your life synchronistically, some relationships, synchronistic messages that confirm for you, that show, yes, I'm on the right track. So you're going to get that acknowledgement, validation, that confirmation in 2025 that lets you know, yes, I'm going, that goal that I want to do. Some of you, it's in the health field, or working in the health field, health, wellness, or working mental, emotional health, or your own health, mental, emotional health picks up, so you're feeling better to expand your world. So this is a year of expansion for you, expanding your world. Okay, how can soul story number 2 connect more into the frequency of this reading? Ooh, I love it. Spirit, Uranus in Pisces in the 6th house. You got to make time, even short time, 3, 5, 10 minutes to connect in with spirit. Prayer, all of that, journaling, stream of consciousness writing, automatic writing, but also listening, just allowing the space to receive the message, and then start seeing how it's aligning for you, how you're getting the validation, acknowledgement, or confirmation. But there's something freeing you up, moving you more into the collective. And I don't mean like just when I'm saying the collective, I mean collective unconscious. I don't mean just the mainstream consciousness, or it could be opening you up to your collective also, your soul collective. You could be opening more up to your soul collective and getting messages and guidance about your soul collective, or where you're being guided, or who's coming in your life, or what's going on with your particular soul collective. Okay, so there is this idea with flowing with the situation, and then noticing where the openings are and going through, noticing where you're being helped or supported, noticing the opportunities and going through it. So this is a very magical, transformative year that is coming up for you. A lot more joy. You're going to be able to share your gifts more. You're being asked to move more into the idea of creating your life. All right, your Soul Insights mantra is, now I gave you one earlier, but another one's coming through. So let's see. As I attune to my heart and align to my soul, I'm creating the life I love. Yeah, that's it. Some of you, life of more fulfillment. But really, this is about what brings you more joy. The joy is like your barometer. It's your guidance. It's your guidance. Wishing you just a magical, joyful, soul-fulfilled, soul-expressed year. And I wish you just so much magic. Recognize the magic. Got a lot of magic in your life already, and a lot more magic that is coming in. Lots of love and light. Hello, Soul Light. Welcome. Okay, this is Soul Story number 3. So if you've connected with this guide card and crystal ally through your intuition, this is your reading. Wow, you have thriving. 2025 happens to be a year of a lot of transition and big change individually. So you're seeing ahead. We're going to dive in. We're also going to look at the theme, what's coming up. Now you have the crystal ally is Zoisite. So I feel like you're coming out of maybe a rough patch or a little bit of a desert in your life. But you're seeing the bigger dream, the bigger goal. You're seeing further ahead. You're seeing manifestations have been happening. And so you're setting your sights on a higher vision or higher version of you, better version of you, your life. You know, this is kind of, I heard best practices. This is about achieving your best. Zoisite is coming in the reading to let you know that you've transmuted, you've churned these kind of denser frequency or lower level emotions, or just kind of stuckness maybe. You're also going to be able to focus. You're going to be looking ahead. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to live in the future. I see you very much in 2025 in the present, but there's some goals that you have, milestones that you're going to be achieving, and you're going to see the bigger picture. That's the message Spirit really wants you to know. 2025 brings a bigger picture for you. Zoisite, the energy of this card with thriving, helps you focus on the bigger picture, the bigger dream, the goal. Whatever your goal is, you're going to be much more focused. If you've been having issues with focusing, or you can't quite get something done or stay to your plan, you're going to be able to put a plan in motion that aligns you to your vision. You have a goal, a dream, something that you want to manifest or create. You're actually going to be able to be very productive this year and put things into motion. Okay, we'll get back to this, but I also want to look at the theme. Yeah, this is also about opening up and trusting your higher self more, trusting the visions, the messages that you're getting. Some of you, this is trusting guidance. If you're working with someone, that they're giving you good guidance. All right, let's look. I love doing this. I do this for myself and for my clients. I thought, I'm going to bring this in the reading. Okay, let's see. Okay, a lot of people getting 6th house stuff, and I don't know if that's because, Pisces is moving into Aries. It's moving out of, or Neptune rather is moving out of Pisces. Virgo, 6th house, but 12th. A lot of people getting the 12. So there's something about your foundation that's changing. Now you've got the, look what's coming in. Gibu, gift. This could be contract. This could be a relation. This is a gift from God, a gift from the universe. It's the overall end. This is spirit. So this is what you don't see coming in. So the 12th house, I'm going to write this out. You can see, you can do a screen grab of it. Now, you've got, Jera. Okay, so some of your dreams are going to take time. Some of your dreams, your goals are going to take time. But you are going to see on the horizon that things are starting to manifest. So what you don't see is the gift coming in. Now, I got to be honest, Spirit, God, the all that is, guy are playing. This year, there's kind of tricks that are happening. There's certain things that we don't see. Okay, the other energy that's coming in. Oh, that's the unknowable. Okay, the blank. Oh no. Ooh, feel. Ooh, I see. Oh boy, I see what's happening for you. Oh, I love this. I love doing this. I might bring this into my other readings. Okay, so you have the 12th house. Let's look at this. You've got Jira, which is about a year in its patience. So we're going to get to your reading is very direct. You've got need. Okay, the 6th house, which is necessity. I'm going to explain this more. Jera is a year, but it's also harvest. Okay, and then in the 9th house, you have Fiu, which is increase. Could be money, it could be whatever you need, increase. So the need, so you are, receiving what you need, but it's increasing. So this is telling me this is a year for you to thrive more and have. Now let's look on the subconscious. What's there? Protection. Wow. Okay. Spirit's bringing a gift. And at the bottom, you have protection. Alga is protection. Wow. So you're also protecting yourself because to some degree this is family, this is parents, this is your home, but it's the subconscious realm. So you might want to screen grab or look at this. So what you don't see is Giba, which is a gift. That's coming from the realm, that's coming from spirit, that's coming from above. So you are protected. That's part of your gift. For some of you, this lifetime, this is your gift. For others, this is your gift this year, is that you don't need to worry. You're protected. Things are getting better and better. You're moving in from thriving. You're moving from surviving to thriving. What you don't see is your dreams or goals are about a year off. Now, this does not mean you don't see results. You don't see, but your big life change that you want, whatever it is that you're creating, is about a year, or August, September of 2025, because Jira is also during the harvest season. So August, September is going to be really good for you. There's a lot to harvest. This could bring in a relationship, a very important relationship, or a new direction. You could be at a crossroads. 6th house, what you need to be aware of is maybe your health or overworking. I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunity this year for you. Maybe there's a lot in a business, collaborative, or work level, or you're just whatever level that you and focus you have in life, because this is about focus. So for you, this is whatever you're focused on, or what areas you're focused on in your life are going to require a lot to do to keep things going, to make things happen in your life. So you're probably going to be needing to make some changes in your health regime or routine. Could be diet, nutrition, whatever you want to call it, eating plan. Could be adding supplements. You could be going to a doctor or somebody to get things better. Maybe dental. Maybe I saw something with the spine. But these are all what do we call prophylactic? Okay, these are all care. These are all, so you're going to be caring more about your physical body and your health in 2025. That's going to be a focus. Now, for some of you, it's just, I want to eat better. This could be health, wellness. I want to have, a better routine or a better work schedule, or I'm finding this work isn't working out. This isn't the right work for me, or this isn't the right job for me. So again, a lot to do with your health, your work, your everyday things. This maybe you spend a lot of time with your to-dos, like getting things done. You're going to put a break on that. Then we move into the 9th house, teachers, cultural exchanges, travel, philosophy, connection with the divine. This is a higher mind philosophy. If you're teaching this year, you're going to do really, really well. If you're traveling, you're going to do really, really well. So travel with work, or traveling and working, or working, and traveling you're going to do very, very well. This brings in increase. This brings in what you need. This brings in financial. So this, if you are looking at launching something, or putting a program, or online, developing an online community, or it could be YouTube channel, it could be a book, it could be reaching new people. If you're going to work more internationally, a lot of you are going to work more internationally. A lot of you are going to be around other cultures and therefore be very inspired. Some of you could be moving at the end of the year of 2025, or you have the funds to move. So your changes are protected. You are protected during the changes. Whatever comes your way, it doesn't matter whether it's health, wealth, connection, dream, you are protected. And this is a protection from, keeping to your path. It's also due to your own work, inner work, your mindset, what is on your path. So what you don't see is you're really being supported by the universe, right? You have the support of God. Now, I want to say something, because that doesn't mean when you go through a rough patch, you don't have that support. It doesn't mean that at all. But what it does mean is something that you're doing spiritually, or how you're focusing on the spiritual aspect of you, is bringing in a level of protection, right? And so sometimes we just ride this wave. Things are opening, things are expanding, we start thriving, we start, having more prosperity or abundance. And so this is saying, whatever you've been doing, keep doing it. You are getting in this wave of abundance, this thriving. The only thing I see is the 6th house, that you just need to focus on your health a bit more, or your routine. Because it could be, if you overwork, you could get almost burnt out, or get burnout, or some illness or sickness, But it's also saying, by connecting into the spiritual aspect of you, you can also overcome, some of these things. So there could be challenges in that area. For some of you, it could be that you're working with your mind, your things like hypnotherapy, or alpha theta healing, or resonance repatterning, or working with the subconscious, or subliminal, recording, certain music. You can use things that connect into your subconscious in a very healing, optimizing way, and that's really going to help your health. So some of you might just need to sometimes take some time off to de-stress, or just to chill, or, to relax. Being in nature, meditating, aromatherapy, did I say? Yeah, is also good. So really, and to some degree, meditation a little bit, but this is the message, is that, look, you're going to have to work with certain things. Maybe it's you're doing a new job, and so you have to, that's a learning curve, or you're trying to bridge into something new, and there's a lot on your plate. So you're really going to have to balance things out, and just know that you are going to have a peak experience, a next level. You're in a year cycle. So 2025, things are getting better and better and better for you. There's a lot of, I'm also hearing you need to release. If you release control, trying to control the situation, and just work within the parameters of the situation, you'll be better. Work with what you have, because everything that you have for your change, the changes that are coming in, are right there. This is not about you. This is kind of for you following through. And Jera is saying to have patience, because your dreams just take time. Whatever you're changing or shifting in your life, or whatever your new focus is, because this is definitely about a new focus. And now this focus could have come in end of 2024, or December of 2024, or January 2025. It's a new focus, something that you're lasering in on, something that you're honing in on in your life, and you're realizing, this is it. This is what I want. But you're going to have some wonderful gifts, some benefits. This could be literal gifts, where people just want to gift you things, whether gift you money, or donation, or a little present, or a gift of praise, or acknowledgement. But you're going to be getting a lot of gifts. So for you, aligning to appreciation brings more appreciation into your life. Okay, what does that mean? we say money appreciates, it increases. So as you appreciate yourself more, who you have in your life and what you have in your life, even if you're not looking at it as ideal or perfect, then that's going to align you more with abundance. Okay, because right now you're focusing, there's a lot of potential in your situation. So let's see what we have here. Oh, new beginnings. Yeah, I'm telling you, 2025 is a great year for you. Financially, success. You're going to have, and you're working with community, working within groups. Some of you, this is a new group that's very transformative, or you're starting a group. I do feel this soul group, you're working a lot online, or you're working about reaching more people or helping more people or extending your reach or using your gifts more in the world, or to set up community. Some of you are going to be moving someplace where there is a community, where you're going to thrive, where you realize, oh my God, these are the people I always needed to be around. So that's coming. Spirit, again, this is Spirit is sending you relationships that are more aligned. So I feel that you've been without certain people in your life or certain relationships. And so now you're going to be, that's filled, that need is filled. Maybe to uplift you with what you have to do on a day-to-day basis. Some of you are working with somebody new, or you're hiring someone, and they're going to be very supportive, or you're doing a trade or a barter, or something comes in where you're getting much more support in your life, because you're going to see, oh, I need help with this. So clearly you're going to find the right person, the right tutor, the right teacher, the right doctor, the right spiritual coach or life coach or therapist or person or friend or spirit buddy or soul path connection. You're going to find the right people. They're either placed in your path synchronistically, or for some of you, it could be people that have been around but more in the fringe or perimeter of your life are now coming more, a little bit more in your inner circle. So the idea of community, sharing your gifts. Some of you I see hiking a lot, or you're outdoors a lot. That's another thing that I'm getting. Some of you are going to be traveling quite a bit. Maybe even to the desert, some of you, or you live there, or you're drawn. I just also heard Bali. So I'm definitely getting a lot of movement, or you want to travel or move. And it's a bit further, it's about a year. So that goal is a bit further off, but you are on your path to that. Okay, your messages are very clear. This is working with the potential of the situation, thriving, and moving from just surviving to thriving, where you can take a break. Because with that 6th house, you're going to see, you know what, I've worked hard, but I can't keep up this pace. I have to rest. I have to relax more. I have to schedule in family. I have to schedule in my time to be on my own, or to recoup, or be with a friend or a loved one, something like that. Oh, just as I said, loved one. Sex, kiss, hug. Face and embrace all parts of you. And then reaching your goals. I just feel a lot of you are going to be opening more to relationship, because you are embracing all parts of you. Even this is saying you need to have more compassion, that sometimes you don't get things done. Sometimes you're overwhelmed. That's okay. So you're going to get out of this timetable that you've had, because you have a lot to accomplish in 2025. Purse, wallet, yeah, pursue your true wealth, which is you. But your wealth is also your health. It's your connection to yourself, all parts of yourself. Honestly, as you're connecting more honestly with yourself, more genuinely, and appreciating how far you've come, where you are, what you're doing, what you've learned, what you're learning, as you really bring yourself into that vibration of thriving and appreciation, and you appreciate, oh, I have this, or this person helped me, or this situation, or I have that, I have this. Again, this is tapping you into a new level of wealth. I feel it's inner and outer wealth. It's not just financial, is what I'm hearing. This is not just about financial. This is like wealth, inner and outer wealth. This is like feeling healthy, feeling better, this is like you're optimizing your life right now. And you're also going to see there could have been some kind of self-sabotaging behaviors, mindset, but also behavior, some things that you were doing that were undermining you, kind of keeping you small and safe, but now the way that you are safe is through following your truth. Oh, look at happy. Wow. 26-8. Yeah, you're going to be able to do more. This is the beginning of you feeling blessed and happy. I see some people are not understanding. They're like, oh, look at what they're going through. But you put in the work, the time. You're really going to feel much more joy in your life, much more peace. Well, do we want all that? No. But milk and honey. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, see, look at all this. Yang, you're going to be able to do more, initiate more. Include yourself in your life. It brings in serendipity. Yeah, luck. Yeah, you're thriving. This is all about abundance for you. This is all about abundance. I just heard you're making it happen. It's happening. You're also getting some spiritual help, whether your spirit team, spirit guides, your ego, you may be opening up more to your higher self. You may be the power of prayer or affirmation is working with you, whether affirmative prayer or some kind of prayer. Because I definitely feel some of this is spirit helping you. Especially because you had Gibo, what you don't see that's coming in from the spirit realm. And then at the bottom you have protection. Also, don't discount what you learned. Something that you learned growing up is protecting you. There's something that you learned that's helping you. A family trait. Some of you it's saving for a rainy day, that's helping you. Some of you it's your due diligence. Some of you it's follow through. Some of you it's discernment. So there is something that needs to be acknowledged on I just heard from the higher self that something that you did learn on a 3D level from your family of origin, schooling, some kind of training. Okay, you're also working a lot. Wow. And commerce. Yeah, I just heard you can spend the money. So you're going to have money to spend. Let's see where we're coming from. All these came out. Yeah, look at that new life. Courage, living more from the heart. This is rising above. This is having the belief. That Seven of Wands is belief in yourself. Whether parts of you have doubted yourself or other people, you're rising above that. You're rising into the space of where you believe in you. You believe in your dream, your goal. You believe that you can thrive. You believe that you can attain that goal. And that's giving you a lot of strength. I think everyone might have gotten the Emperor. So there's this, and it doesn't surprise me because we're moving in this whole timeline of a lot more accountability and understanding that we do create our life or co-create to some degree. We still have a soul path within the soul blueprint, or what the ego might perceive as limitation of the soul, but it is a very creative time if you move forward. And you do have the yang energy. So this Aries male energy is about you're really going to want to get out there. And this Leo, it's like you're harnessing this energy and using it to create what you want to move forward, to connect into your own inner authority, to thrive, to do better in life, whatever that means for you. Then we move into Knight of Cups. New beginnings. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some offers to join in on something, either some community course, class, be a part of a community. Some of you speak there or teach or share or move, or you're going to find the community that this is about, spiritual community, where you are recognized. And look what that moves. Work that pays off. Ten of Pentacles. Three of Wands, commerce. You're not waiting. You see the ships coming in. You're not waiting. You know that they're coming in because you've worked for them. So this is an up-leveling also for a lot of you financially also. You're moving, you're expanding your financial reach. This is, for some of you, you're paying off bills or debt, or you're having less debt or less bills. You're going to be able to buy stuff that you need for your house, or I just heard computer. If you're needing a new computer, I see that coming in. Something for work or from work. Now, some of you, this could bring a change in job or career or new direction coming in, or there is more money and you're paid better. So part of the increase is going to be either what you charge, or you get a raise in salary, a bonus, and or all of the above. You're working contract based or with clients or customers, and that picks up, or you raise your rates, your fee. I also just heard more, let them know, more exposure. So you're going to be exposed to more stuff, new people, things that might feel a bit unfamiliar, but that actually I just heard work in your favor. It all is going to work in your favor. This is very mapped out for you. This is on a soul level. If you're aligning to this reading, it's going to seem like a lot of luck, but it's your preparation meeting opportunity, right? Which is luck. It's a lucky break you have to be prepared for, because if you're not prepared, it's not a lucky break because you're not able to do it, right? Whatever that is. So the serendipity to me means synchronicity, that a lot more is happening outside, this is really important, outside of time. A lot of next year for you is about timing, right place, right time. Trusting the intuition. I had a feeling about this, to reach out, to say this, to do this. So it's like you're meant to act upon what you receive from the spirit realm. Whether that's your team, your guides, your spiritual self, your higher self, your soul, extending through the higher self so you can get to the soul messages, the soul understanding, God, the all that is, whatever, because I do feel a very strong spiritual connection here, maybe even religious, or you have strong spiritual practice that, or understanding of the spirit realm, and that's really helping you. Some of you are going to be doing some kind of gift yourself this year, or offering gifts, and you're going to do very well. I don't know, I heard gift with purchase. There's something about a gift with purchase, or something about travel miles. I'm also getting that you're going to be offering something, a gift of yourself in your services, and some of you, it's a product. There's a new product that you're putting together, a bundle, a product, or a series of something. So you are going to be, definitely with this group, you're going to be selling more. Yeah, you're selling something. You're selling more. Some of you are selling a house and moving on. Some of you are getting a better place to rent. So again, your whole life is up-leveling. You really are moving from just surviving to thriving. And you are going to feel much more appreciated, right? So tap into that appreciation, and as you feel your own appreciation, things appreciate. This is annuities, trust, income, stocks, investments. There is improvement where you live, how you live, and the financial status. But it's coming from work. So even if it's investment, you did the work to make the money, to put it in there, to earn the money. This is, for a lot of you, this is earned income. But I see you taking that earned income or the smaller income and investing. Whether you're investing in yourself, some of you it is, stocks, bonds, whatever, derivatives, commodities, whatever it is. You are creating increase, victory. Didn't you have success? Yeah, you had success here. You're going to have a lot of success in 2025, especially financial success, but this could also be success in health. You find the right situation. You find the right person, the right practitioner, the right healer, the right person for you. You find the right food. You find the right place to live. You find, we've got creative knowledge. Again, I feel some of you, again, are teaching. If you're teaching or want to teach or put something out, publish something, Posting could be publishing. It's going to do very well. Your reach is increasing, who you connect to and how you're seen. You are, to some degree, accruing. The money is appreciating. Oh, wow. I love it. And you got few. Wealth, abundance. So if you're wondering about an idea, or should I stick to this? Yes, because it will bring abundance. It will bring wealth. If you're wondering, can I make money at this? Can I earn an income? Yes. It's just going to, with Jera there, it's just going to take time. This is not like, oh, in a month or two, I have enough to not work or retire or whatever. No, but you are going to be on your way to some of you being able to take some time off or do something else or not work as hard. That's definitely where Spirit is wanting you to go, is to not have to work so hard. Okay, let me get some. Okay. Oh, didn't I say Spirit was in there? Let's see what else we have here. Okay, one more. Okay. Let go, help, let God. Okay. That's the 9th house, surrendering to the divine. Surrendering to your higher self. The God is, the I am that I am, that you. Surrendering to this flow, it's getting you where you want to go. Just respond to what is already on your path or what you want to create. Happiness. You have happy, and you have happiness. 2025 brings a lot more happiness, time to be happy, and there's Spirit, so the angelic realm. So some of you could be connecting into a particular guardian angel or the angelic realm or archangel energy. But this is telling me you are being helped, you are being supported. If you're having any kind of challenge right now, it's either going to magically go away, dissipate, go away, or you are going to, oh wow, and this wanted to come out, which is protection, evil. So whatever you've been concerned about, like, am I going to be, can I do this? Or, whatever, just know you are protected, which you're being helped, you're being supported at this time. See, you're focusing. There's something new coming in and you're focusing on this. You're like, okay, this is it. This is my opening. This is my out. This is my next thing. This is what I need. So you're going to be very focused and intentional in 2025. Whatever your goals are and how they match up to your bigger vision. Remember, you've got the 12th house there, which is dreams and goals, what you've been dreaming about, what you've been visioning about or visualizing. It's happening. It's happening. It just takes time. About a year, or August, September. Okay, August, September, maybe October. But Jira is that whenever that harvest season is. So it is whatever you're transforming, whatever you're focused on. You see, you're seeing ahead. You're finally being able to plan ahead. That's what Spirit is saying. Plan ahead, see ahead, and you're meeting with other people that see ahead or plan ahead. Plan for your openings. Plan for your opportunities. Take the potential. Follow through. Because you're planning ahead, you're in a better position. You're in the right place at the right time. I keep getting that for someone. Right place, right time. Now, this could be posting. I have plenty of clients that I work with to help manifest on a soul level. And a lot of them right now are telling me, oh my God, this company, and these are people I'm working, not everybody I work with has, tons of followers or subscribers. Some do. Some are way up there, 30,000, 40, 100, a million, whatever. 50,000, 75, yeah, but some do not, and they have been reached out to, like, hey, we want to hire you to do this because we saw it on your Insta. See, look at patience. Okay, that's Jira. So the message for you is, yes, you're going to see positive growth, increase, financial increase, stability next year, in 2025. You're going to see your savings accruing, your bank account doing better, your health. You're going to put attention to that. That's going to do better. Whatever you're putting out in the world, creatively, artistically, or teaching, or whatever career, especially if you're working entrepreneurial, or if you're looking for a certain job, you'll find that person, more people to hang out with, a better community. All of this is happening. And I'm going to say for a lot of you, it's two things. It's something with you and how you live, and it's also love life, love relationship. So things are going to work out. You're going to have what it is that you want. It's about a year cycle. So I heard the finish line. You're at the finish line, and you're going to be balancing. You have to balance all this new growth, all this potential and possibilities that's now starting to manifest. Some of you have been hoping and praying for certain things. You've been really lining things up, and now it's going to start paying off, that you're going to have to balance things, So you are being guided, you are protected at this time. Victory is also, so Willow, this is also health. So if you're having to go through some health, you're going to find an interesting way to take care of any health issues or issues about health, wellness, longevity. If you've had a condition or an illness, it shows that there's a new way, a new creative way, something you haven't thought about. So it could be somebody that you talk to or go to, or something you see online brings increase. So Theo is also physical increase. It's also your health getting better. So if you've had any health challenges, they get better. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel happier. You're going to feel blessed. Some of you, this is a diagnosis that turns out not to be as bad, or not to be what you were fearing it was. It's going to be a lot less extreme, intense, less severe. But you may have to make dietary changes or changes in your routine or how you work. There may be less that you take on a day-to-day basis, and you funnel it more into some kind of group activity for those of you that are changing up how you work. Some of you, this is going to be, I heard, just you're going to not do the overtime unless you're paid. Some of it, I just heard the message, I'm not getting paid for this. So certain things you're going to have to shift. If you're not getting that reciprocation, then that's actually draining you. Okay, but in 2025 is about increase. It's not about draining. It's about appreciating. You're appreciating. Things in your life are appreciating. Your money, your monetary is appreciating. So that increase is feeling better. I also hear heart health, feeling better. This is also for some of you that are partnered, the feelings are getting better. They're getting stronger. There's a stronger connection there also. Working with groups, very transformative for you also. All right, let's see. How can soul story number 3 align more to this energy? Aries. Well, there we go. Yang and the Emperor. So we've got the moon in Aries. Oh, yeah, take care of yourself. The moon in Aries in the 4th house. Take care of your foundation. Some of you, the protection you have is because of the foundation you have, all the time, energy, focus that you've been doing. Whatever you've been doing, you have a good foundation. So just remember your foundation, even though it can be kind of boring. But just remember your foundation and your home and your emotional health. Put time into you. Some of you, this is, your soul, connecting to your soul. Some of you, it's home and family. It's your personal security. What makes you feel secure? This is not the time to go out on a limb. This is the time to reinforce your personal security, your connection to your personal goals, right? This is very important for you in 2025 because that's what's drawing in this abundance. Soul light. Okay, your soul insights mantra is, wow, to me, let go and let God is also patience. I'm saying I trust my soul and where I'm being guided through my higher self. I'm being guided to abundance, thriving, and optimal relationships. There's something about optimizing your relationships, having better relationships. Some of you, I'm moving from surviving to thriving. Yeah, you're doing it. It's just, this is just a confirmation for you. Yeah. Well, for some of you, I am patiently trusting all the good, all the abundance is coming to me. Yeah, this is about you receiving, but you know, the yang is you got to do what you need to do. You know what that is? There's a follow through, follow up, but also trusting your soul, trusting God, trusting your path, trusting the universe, trusting all that is. That a lot of you already feel this happening. You see and feel glimmers of what it is that's coming into being, that things are increasing and getting better, and that you're becoming more focused. Becomes laser light focused in 2025. All right, Radiant Soul Light, wishing you so much love and joy, and I know this prosperity that is coming to you. I acknowledge it for you. I just feel so happy that we've connected on the path in this way, and just know that what you have wanted is coming into being, and in an even bigger and better way.